Hello lovely people, and welcome back to Mom Essy Kitchen and More. Are you craving for the best Nigerian meat pie recipe ever? Crispy outside and juicy inside. If you know this is the video that you've been looking for, just stay tuned. Don't go anywhere, because this step-by-step method is for you, whether you're a pro or a beginner. Let's dive into the video and you will know why this is the best. So first thing first, I'm going to be producing my minced meat by myself. Yes, people, look at how I'm going to chop this meat into the little chunks that I want. Yes, you can actually blend it with your what? With your mixer, but I am actually doing this with my hands, and that's because this is an opportunity for those people that don't have any way or any means of getting a minced meat to get to the market, buy the beef and chop it little by little, just as I am doing this, just as you're saying it. That is why I'm showing you this particular part, because other parts are already done off camera, like the dicing of the carrots, the dicing of the potato, the dicing of the onions. But this meat, I brought it to your screen so that you'll be able to understand how I came about it without blending it and without going to the market to buy it. I think this is the most safest part, because you have to wash and be sure you've washed it before dicing the meat, just as I am doing it. I hope you're enjoying this part, and make sure you stay tuned. Don't skip this part. Watch it and see how you can dice your meat and produce the minced meat at home. Did you see that tip? Yes, so don't give me any excuse for not making a meat pie at home. So after this method, we are going straight to the to the frying of the sauce, or making of the fillings for the meat pie. So stay tuned. So right about now, I just added in a little vegetable oil into this saucepan you're seeing, and it's hot enough. I added in my finely chopped onions, and after this, people, I just stirred, and then I poured in the finely diced minced meat. Is that what I should call it? Yes, I did this myself, so I'm proud of it. So you just put that into the pot, and people, this gave you that chunk of meat you're looking for in a meat pie. This is the real meat pie thing everywhere that I know. Yes, it gave me the perfect crunch, and I love the part that I can chew this meat just the way I want it in my mouth. And this is a top notch. This is why my kids keep asking for meat pie. Since the day I started this process, people, my kids prefer this than the minced meat. You understand? So after that, I added in seasoning cube, and after adding the seasoning cube, I added in the nutmeg, and after the nutmeg, I added in the thyme, and also the white pepper will also be added. The chicken stock spice will also be added, and I also added in my grounded pepper. All of these items will be listed in the description box. Those are the ingredients that I used in producing this meat pie fillings. And here comes the word finely chopped potatoes. And people, look at how I'm just stirring that. And after this, please, I have my hot water in a bowl ready, which I'll be pouring in to allow that to cook. Make sure you let the water cover the pot to an extent, okay? And I say, like this video, and in case you haven't shared at this time, what are you waiting for? Share and let everyone be aware of this great recipe. I just added in the carrot. You can see how finely that has been chopped. I did that off the camera as well. And here I just added in the thickener, which was just the flour and the water nicely dissolved. Check out the consistency. This is just the juicy part of this whole thing, and I scoped out this so that it gets cold before I start mixing the dough. So here is 750 grams of all-purpose flour. I added in 2 baking powder, which is about 15 grams. That's about 2 tablespoons. And then I added in my nutmeg. I also added in the white pepper, and I also added in a pinch of salt. I added in 2 tablespoons of sugar, and I added in 250 grams of butter at room temperature. You can see it's already soft. And after adding this, people, remember, I'm not just using 250 grams of butter. I'm also going to be adding 100 grams of vegetable oil. Here I cracked in egg at room temperature, just 1 egg. Then I added in cold water into it. Then here is 100 grams of vegetable oil. Yes, and after that I mixed and I kept adding in cold water, and this gave me that reasonable buttery pastry that I was actually looking for. Look at the mixture. Look at how that is going gradually. Please, the best way to get the best results is to throw this on your workstation and knead gradually. Don't over knead, because we needed this to be a bit rough, and that was what we got at the end. Look at how the whole dough is looking. So let's start the whole process of rolling, filling, sealing, and getting it ready to get it out that golden look at the end. Okay, so here I just rolled. People, don't roll too flat, make it to be a bit heavy so that when you are throwing the meat pie, everything soaks in, and before you know it, you are full enough. And I actually did the freehand method. That's the freehand method, not using the bowl that you are seeing. I also use this white bowl you're seeing, just to make sure that there is nothing stopping you from making your meat pie. So anyone that works for you, make sure you just do it. So enjoy every part of this rolling. Check out how beautiful this is looking. Man, look at this as well. This is the bowl method. Just find a bowl, a small bowl like this or something bigger. Just carve it out this way. Remove the excesses and then put in the fillings in between it. Fold to the other side. Make sure you flap very well. Seal it with your hand. Use the fork to make sure that everything is perfectly sealed. Keep it aside. Let me use the opportunity to say thank you to everyone that came to watch my last video, the spinach sauce. Oh my word, you people really did great job watching that video, and because of that, I'm also tagging it on this video. I mean, people really enjoyed it, and I actually love the comments. And people, please, if today is your first time on my channel, don't hesitate to hit the subscription button, turn on the post notification bell so that you be alerted anytime I upload new and interesting episodes just like this. And if this is what you have always loved to see, please stay tuned to my channel. This is Mom Essy Kitchen and More, and will give you nothing short of the best. Yes, it's the best of the best you get here, and I am saying that because I'm sure of it. Look at how this meat pie recipe is going. Remember, this snack can be your lunch, it can be just for chewing, it can be snack, it can be anything you deem fit. Remember, you can use it to organize a great event. Yes, and you can see that everything is coming together perfectly as expected. I'm just making this rolling part so that you don't miss any part of it, so that you enjoy the step-by-step method. For beginners, tell me if you did not learn a lot from this video. If you don't learn anything here, at least learn the feelings, at least learn how I got the minced meat, learn how we got to the stage of the rolling, filling and sealing, preparing to take it into the oven. So this is what it is. Make sure you like, share, comment, and don't forget to subscribe in case you're new. Yes, you can see everything is working out exactly as planned. And if you know you're making this recipe, let me know in the comment section what you think you are missing in this recipe, or which method do you think is best for you to make it, or have you ever even made a meat pie before? All these are questions thrown. Please use the comment section as your answer section, because that is where we can actually reach out to communities. Okay people, you can see this is just how it should be, and I hope you have enjoyed every part of it. Keep watching. This is the grazing part, and I actually broke one egg and added the milk into the bowl, and then I beat, and then this is the egg wash produced egg and milk. You can use egg and water, but I wanted that milk flavor on top of the pastry. So here the grazing process is about to begin. Remember, you graze with your brush, and after grazing with the brush, use the fork to put a punch in the meat pie so that it can bake nicely in the oven. That is the fillings and the dough. Okay, that's what you just saw me doing, and you can see how beautiful everything is looking on the baking tray. And remember, we are baking at 180 degrees for 35 minutes. At the end of 35 minutes, this is what we have. Did you see that golden brown looking, calling me, calling you? Who is ready to break this with me? Look at everything. I'm just assembling it so that you see how this has turned out. So crunchy outside and very juicy inside. And I say like this video because we deserve it. And people, when I broke this, oh my word, that juiciness of the filling was never left out. It came out as expected. Very delicious. And people, because of time, I'm going to be running off any moment from now. This is the end result. This is what it is. So crunchy outside and juicy inside, as you can rightly see. So at this point, everyone, thanks for watching up to this time. And on a good and pleasant note, people, it will be a great pleasure to have all your beautiful and gorgeous looking faces in the next episode of Mom Essy Kitchen and more. Remember, I love you all, but in all, God loves you most. See you all in the next one. Bye bye.